Welcome to Badger TV. I had a request from a viewer to try out the Bison against the Hydra, so that's what we're doing today. You can see I put the stats up on the board here, and we have a pretty beefy Bison, but it's not really mutated. I got one mutation and stamina on accident, but other than that, it's just leveling it up. So I'm going to use the same strategy here that I did before with the battle stags, and I'm going to try to get around to the backside of the Hydra to try to get out of the AoE and just let these guys do their business. Now, they're not hitting quite as hard as the battle stags. The battle stags were mutated and hitting for about, what was it, 11 to 1400 damage. So these are just hanging out just shy of 1,000, peaking over 1,000 every once in a while here. The one nice thing about these Bison is their pack buff or their herd buff is tremendous. So you could see that if you look back on the stats that I put up on the screen that showed with the herd buff. I think it's like 60% addition to melee, and that's compounds with the mate boost on it as well. So these guys are punching above their weight class, that's for sure. And I think it's something like 30%, might be a little bit more for armor. So this is great. These guys are pretty good. The only problem that I'm seeing with them here is they're just clumping together. So I'm not getting all of the Bison hitting at once. There's like a group of them, and the Bisons kind of need to disperse out a little bit better. There's some that are in the back that actually aren't doing anything right now. So it'd be nice if they... That's one thing that with the battle stags, they seem to kind of disseminate a little bit. They're smaller, so they have a bigger, they're not as taking up as much area. So it seems like they all got to put their antlers into this big guy, and these Bison aren't all able to hit at the same time, it looks like. But that might change through the battle. We're already halfway down. And it looks like they're dispersing out a little bit better. As he's turning here, these turns that the Hydra is doing is actually helping out our cause and allowing these Bison to kind of encircle it, and they can each get a little piece of the Hydra, and it looks like it's helping to take the health down a little bit quicker on the Hydra. This Hydra has got a tremendous amount of health. I want to say is 1.2 million health on it, so it's it's a beefy boss to contend with. This is the Alpha, so as hard as it gets, and everything's on vanilla rates, so we're not getting any extra damage from our dinos. We're running vanilla. But I'm thankful for the suggestion in the comments off my last video. These Bison seem to be holding their own and are definitely a viable option. And honestly, they're a little bit easier because those battle stags were bred up, mutated, like took a long time to get them to where they're at. These guys, you just go out with a awesome spyglass, look for a mating pair, try to get one that has a higher level, maybe 45 and above, around 50. If you can max out 50, that's great in health, and max out in melee, you're good to go. You breed them up. You get a breeding pair that will have both of those stats on them, and then just level them up. And especially with the Drakeling, leveling is not that difficult. You can just run around on one with the Drakeling, or two of them, because you get the mate boost, and just destroy everything around on the map, and it fills up the Drakeling. You can just take and fill them up. So yeah, looks like Hydra's about to go down. So guys, I'm really thinking that this might be the fastest way to beat this boss here. So let's just wait and see what the health is left on these guys, and that might even help you a little bit, not having to have such a high level, because you might need to not have to put so much into health. So just over 10k. Yeah, you could even go a little bit lower. So pretty awesome mount. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, like, subscribe, do all that jazz. It helps the channel out, and we'll see you next time.